Hey y'all, Vicky here, and I don't usually talk about other people's channels, let alone drama, and this doesn't mean I'm gonna be becoming a turkey tom or anything, cause no. I just really wanted to talk about this peculiar figure right here, because I don't know, I freaking feel like it. So, funnily enough, because yeah, I brought up Turkey Tom earlier. I've been playing a lot of Super Mario World lately because I don't really know why, and I've been having a lot of Turkey Tom videos playing in the background while I do so. And his Shmorky one, obviously brought up this because during the whole Shmorky fiasco, which if you don't know who he is, all I will say right now is that he's a really bad person. But if you want to know more, Turkey Tom isn't I wouldn't say he's the most reliable person, but the Shmorky video, it's pretty reliable, sort of. Okay, you could watch that. It's less than an hour if you have the time. But brought up this individual because during when everybody was exposing Shmorky, this channel was brought up because people were essentially saying that this was Shmorky in sheep's clothing, which is funny because the mascot of this channel is a sheep named Sandy. But I looked through a bunch of stuff. It's hard to really say because I've been seeing stuff lately that this isn't Shmorky, and there's also people that are still saying it's Shmorky. I'll get to discuss that a little bit, but I just want to talk about the funnies on here because the stuff on this channel is the perfect time capsule. A lot of the stuff on here is mainly either YouTube poops or original animations with Sandy. Sandy Pants' first video was Tails Has to Go to the Bathroom, released in February 14th, 2009. Appropriate description, I don't know if you can read that. I put the poop in YouTube poop. But this is just a basic YouTube poop of the Sonic SatAM cartoon from the 90s, and I mean it's pretty funny. Just funny basic YouTube poop. I feel like the YouTube poops that Sandy made are a little better than most other YouTube poops that around the time. Not much else really to say about the YouTube poops in general. I mean, they're funny, sure, but I mean, the only real thing to really note is that, I mean, fecal matter's brought up a bit, and there's, I mean, weird stuff, but I mean, it isn't too unusual for the time. What I do want to go into, though, right now are the animations, because, oh my god, they are just absolute chef's kiss. I do want to point something out though before I actually get to the first animation. Sandy's first appearance was technically in the video YouTube PP, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say with that. The first proper animation is Sandy's cake, and it's not really much to it. It's just animation over song, cake, It's just Sandy singing, and then Wolf shows up and he sings too. It's just, I love this. I just love stuff like this from this time period, okay? Like I said, there's charming stuff. I don't really see the Shmorky in it. I mean, I've seen bits of Shmorky's animation, and it doesn't really, okay, that. But I don't really see the Shmorky in this. But yeah, besides that, there's not, it's just charming. I love this. I love this. I would marry this. Okay, maybe not marry. Next animation is Sandy's Cartoon Time, which is the typical straw man formula from this time period where this goofy character wants Sandy to draw something and he whines a bunch. Not really much else to really say. It's just funny stuff, man. Okay, now this one, and Another video I'll get into later are usually pointed as the prime suspects on how this is Shmorky. The entirety of the Sandy report is Sandy the sheep, just talking about fecal matter and poop and pee and mutts, and it's just that for 39 seconds. And I mean, it's very weird. The next animation, 100 Sandy Faces, is just a slideshow of different Sandy drawings, which, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The next and final animation on Sandy Pants is Get a Life Flapjack. And this one has to be my favorite because, I mean, Flapjack's pretty cool, okay? And also, I think it's very clever to use audio from another production one of the voice actors was in. Just silly, goofy stuff. This is very typical early 2010s humor, okay? I dig this. I dig this. Besides Paper Sandy, if you want to consider that, which is just this, which is also the final appearance of Sandy the sheep in the entirety of this channel. The rest of the videos are basically edits until the very last one. The final video of this channel is Facade Fuss Odd, which was released on May 2nd, 2012, and it involves Sandy herself playing the game Facade while she makes questionable stuff. Basically the kind of stuff that was kind of seen in the Sandy report. This one's also a video that's commonly pointed to this being Shmorky, and I mean, this one I could kind of see the most, but I really don't know. I don't think like Shmorky, so I would really think to pay somebody to play a game and say weird crap and then get off to it. Now, in terms of this channel, that's pretty much it. But if we look further...
Dear Christ, what have I gotten myself into?
So, Sandy Pants has a DeviantArt. Now, despite what you may expect, her DeviantArt is pretty safe. It's mostly Sandy Pants or Flapjack stuff. There's more than just the YouTube and DeviantArt. She also, I'm pretty sure she had a Fur Infinity and I think E621. If you don't know what those two are, then especially E621, you're better left not knowing. Now, pretty much all of her art is on Fur Archiver, and I mean, you can look into this at your own risk because like I said, there's a lot of weird stuff involving diapers, pee, poop. Just there's also other stuff that isn't on her DeviantArt that's pretty cool. She drew basically all the Simpsons cast. You see I have Troy McClure put up here. I really like the Simpsons, so I mean, like that. Also, funny reference, fish. Once again, I mean, look at this at your own risk.
Hey, I'm outside now. You're probably wondering why, but I'm going to be real with y'all for a moment because what I'm about to say is... so, have a seat right here. Sandy doesn't really have, like, a definitive age. On a lot of artwork, she is shown to be, like, various ages, and even on her, like, little main character description art piece, whatever you want to call it. I'm stupid. But whatever you want to call it, but even on that, it's listed multiple ages, some of which being like relatively young. You see, this would be a problem if Sandy Pants didn't make any inappropriate art of her, which there is. And obviously I can't show it because, I mean, this is YouTube, but, yeah, that just kind of saddens me a bit because I really like Sandy as a character. Like, she's just cool, silly, very, typical 2000s kind of silliness, but, Yeah, that just kind of upsets me a little. A lot, actually, not just a little. But, like, if those didn't exist, I feel like this wouldn't be as much a problem, and that's like another thing that kind of gets people to think that this is Shmorky in disguise. Personally, I don't think it's Shmorky, but like, it's still just very weird and messed up that that stuff exists, and if at the very least, I wish she would specify if what age Sandy is in the art pieces, but like none of them really specify how old she is in any of the not safe for work pieces. Just felt like I had to let y'all know because it's kind of an important detail.
Now, after Facade was released in 2012, it kind of seemed like Sandy Pants disappeared until more content. That's right, Sandy Pants returned in 2019, which is another reason why I believe that Shmorky isn't Sandy Pants, because by this time he'd already been off the internet for like 2 years. I feel like him randomly coming back as Sandy Pants for a short bit and then immediately leaving, that isn't like him. I'll go ahead and go over all the videos, seeing how there's only 3 on the 2019 Sandy Pants channel. Let's Bake a Cake is just a re-upload of Sandy's Cake, but in HD kinda. The main video itself isn't HD, but the sidebars are. I-8 is the first of 2 new animations. This is just a parody of -8, if you know who that is, and better off not knowing, but it's just a parody of his work. And the final Sandy Pants video is just ... where it's just the wolf and Sandy just kind of doing stuff.
After posting that last animation on the 2019 Sandy Pants channel, I have not been able to find any other documentation of Sandy Pants' whereabouts online. So that kind of ends our journey looking through Sandy Pants. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I don't usually make stuff like this, but I kind of had fun with it. I don't think it's going to be a regular thing. I just really wanted to talk about this channel because, I mean, it's been really catching my attention lately, me personally. And to end this video, I think the best way to end this video is a tribute to Sandy Pants.
It's 9 a.m. and my day's already done, leaving me free to experience life to the fullest. Like maybe with you. Tonight.
Nope.
I hope y'all enjoyed the tribute and this video as a whole. Yeah, not my typical thing. I'm not sure if this is going to be a regular thing whatsoever. I just felt like I really needed to discuss Sandy Pants because I don't know who else would, so me. Yeah, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. This is me signing out. Bye-bye.